Hey y'all, Positive here, and in this video, I'm gonna go over 30 tips plus a few bonus ones for Story of Seasons: A Wonderful Life. So grab a snack, sit back, and let's get into it. Make sure you save your game in your journal. If you rely solely on the autosave feature and you start a new game, you will overwrite your file, so make sure you go into your journal and you save your game. In the beginning, you will get 3 fertilizer from Takakuro. I would suggest using these fertilizer for your grass, for your cow, instead of using it on your crops. It is going to be so much easier for you to let your cow out and let it graze for food. At the start of the game, you're going to have 2 fields. The first one that's by the coop actually has poor soil. I would use the second field. The second field has better soil. You can actually hold either the A button or the E button and chain your actions together. So if you're trying to hoe a lot of different areas, you can just hold down that button. Same with fertilizer being thrown, seeds, etc. I would also buy an early chicken as well. Each egg sells for 100 gold, so it pays itself back pretty quickly. It's also worth mentioning that you should also buy a male chicken too. A rooster is going to be able to fertilize the eggs, and you can hatch your own chickens for free. Don't forget to buy chicken feed too, because it does not come with it. You can buy all of this over in the ledger. Sheeps are pretty good money too, because each wool sells for 3,000, but it's only for every few days. For your first bigger purchase, I would consider buying the pond. You can get ducks to show up at your pond, so it can give you a bit more variety in this game, so you're not just having chickens and roosters. Next to the ledger, you have a shipping bin, but honestly, I wouldn't really ship most things to the shipping bin. Preferably, you want to save it for van, or you can sell it at your own shop. To set up your own shop, go next to the blue cafe where you can stand in this little circle and you hit A. People will slowly come out and try to buy what you have, although be careful because you could ask for full price, but a lot of characters seem to turn it down for me, so I would go on the lower end. And then there's Yug, who just doesn't have any money. If you sell something or get something from a villager, it will appear in this blue little inflatable chest next to your door. In this game, you can water your crops twice a day. I like to start off by watering the crops in the morning, and then by 5 to 6 p.m. at night, you can water them again. Your barn animals need to be fed twice a day, and if they're outside, that means they will eat 2 pieces of grass. Animals cannot get sick in this game, but if you don't take care of them properly, their health will decrease, and that means that the quality of the products will go down. And just like how you can water your crops twice a day, you can also milk your cow twice a day. That's a lot of milk, and you can make a really cool recipe called milk soup. How do you make milk soup? Very easy. All you need is a singular milk. That's it. Milk soup is a fantastic thing early on because it counts as a cooked dish. And when it comes to gifting villagers, it is in its own category of recipes. What's that? Yup, recipes. And how do you get more recipes? Well, you can find some recipes in bookshelves and in people's houses, but for a lot of the recipes, you want to come to the Harvest Sprites, where they will offer you 1 recipe a day. A big thing to note though is if you know how to make something, you don't have to wait for the recipe. You can just go into your kitchen, put the ingredients in, and make it. Van is going to be selling 2 really important things on the 3rd day you're in the valley. The first is going to be the brush, and the brush is going to help you take care of all of your barn animals. The second thing he's selling is the fishing rod. The fishing rod is going to help you with making some money early, and there's a lot of villagers that like fish too. You are able to give 5 gifts a day, but they have to be different types of gifts, like 1 dish, 1 milk, 1 egg, 1 crop, 1 flower, 1 fish, or 1 dig site item. There are a few exceptions to this rule, like Daryl will accept 2 fish instead of just 1 fish, but the standard is that 1 gift per category. Although some villagers don't like certain categories. Like, Daryl does not want Forgables or flowers. One of the big components of this game is to get married by the end of the first year, so make sure you're giving all the gifts to all the people that you like, but let's pretend that you didn't give gifts to anybody. Well, the game is going to try to get you to go with either Cecilia or Rock. Now, if there's other characters that have higher hearts, but you never asked them to marry you, they will also be included into the list. You can get a lot of cutscenes and a lot of gifts if you befriend everybody in the valley, but there's a few in particular you really want to do, and I'm gonna try to leave a spoiler out of this, but take it from me. Befriend Nina, okay? Befriend Nina in the first year. Just do it. Don't ask questions. Just do it, because Nina, I love you. Grody is by far one of the most difficult villagers to give gifts to. And the reason why is that he is really insightful. He really likes to think about things, look across his arms, and he just doesn't want to accept anything when he's doing it. There is a trick though. While he's walking, you are able to give him a gift. And even though his arms are still crossed, I guess it counts as if he's not crossing his arms. So yeah, try to catch him when he's walking. There are going to be Forgables scattered across the entire valley depending on what season it is. These are essentially free gifts and free ways to restore your stamina. You'll find things like flowers, herbs, and mushrooms. You'll see a character called Pew begging on the bridge every so often. Now, I think he begs for money around the afternoon, but I could be wrong. So far, it's just the afternoon. I would recommend giving him 100 gold every single time that you see him. It's another spoiler thing, but basically you need to give him 2,000 gold and something really good will happen. Befriending Daryl is a really important thing to do because he gives you the seed maker. Now in the original, I do believe you're able to buy the seed maker, so it's not like a requirement to get it. But I mean, a free seed maker, I'll take it. Daryl really likes recipes, fish, dig site items, so he's pretty easy to gift. On most days Carter and Flora are down in the dig site, you are able to actually help him out and dig down there. Dig site items are incredibly helpful for gifts, and you don't have to go through the whole dig site and dig up every single hole. You can pick your favorite hole and keep on digging in that hole and keep on finding items over and over again until they close up. If you find anything that's super valuable, Carter will take it off your hands before you leave. But if you find like 5 old coins or something like that, those are great because you can give those to villagers. In A Wonderful Life, weather can change every 6 hours. You are able to check the weather at your house, but yeah, you will definitely see different weather happening throughout the day, and it's one of my favorite parts about this game. You're able to change the music in your game through the record player that's at the base of your bed. At the start, you'll just have breezy and quiet winter, but as you progress through the game, you'll unlock more and more records from villagers and some other sources. Hey y'all, Pawserve here. I just want to take a special moment to say thank you all so much. We are over 800 subscribers on the channel, and I am just blown away by people leaving nice comments, people liking my video, and even subscribing to my channel. I'm just getting more and more motivated to keep making my videos and trying to make them better too. If you have any suggestions, make sure you leave them in the comments below. And just thank you again. Seriously, thank you all so much for all the support. If you guys have a video suggestion, leave it in the comments below. I hope you all have an incredible time with this game, and I'll see you in the next video.